Guys, they have for you something really spicy, perhaps one of the quickest druid builds ever created in Diablo 4 history. We are zipping from one enemy to another enemy instantly. The biggest issue here is actually that we are killing enemies way too fast. Even out of your screen, enemies are dead, so sometimes shred will not work, and that's the reason why you see I'm pretty much hitting the air, because I'm looking for the enemies where I could use my shred to teleport to. But as my second movement option here, I'm using my passive ability on my boots, which will turn me in cloud of bats, and my evade will be like short teleport, and with these two things I will zip through the map like there is no tomorrow. It's absolutely gorgeous. We are using of course Cataclysm combo, Cataclysm build here, but with the best mobility available in the game. As usual, this is cheap version of the build. It means no DLC, no runes, no mercenary buffs, and yet we are absolutely demolishing everything. Although I have to give you heads up, this build will not push pit like 150 or above, because we can't snapshot a lot of things like overpower damage, crit damage, so you can easily speed farm pit 100, 110, but above that it will be really hard because you will lack of DPS. This is perfect farming build for XP, for materials, for loot. This is the perfect and quickest druid you could possibly make in all seasons, I think. Of course, for the helmet I'm using Tempest Roar, chest piece, nothing new, gloves, we are using the same gloves from the previous builds. The biggest things I'm switched here is my boots. Now, instead of armor, I'm using movement speed. We don't need to cap out armor. By the way, capped armor will be at 1000. You're gonna cap your armor at 1000. But what we want here, the maximum movement speed, and the key point on your boots is to reduce your cooldown of your evade by attacking. If you're gonna attack enemies, you're gonna reduce the cooldown of your evade, and since we are turning ourselves in flying bats, we have additional penalty on our evade in a couple seconds. Don't worry, that's the reason why we are using this witch power, which will increase our attack speed by 45%. That's crazy amount. With couple hits and with all the cataclysm and lightning attacks around, we will pretty much receive our evade instantly back. It means we gonna zip through the enemies non-stop. Then second biggest thing which I did or changed in my build is to implementing shred. Why shred is the best option for farming druid build? Because trample is kind of short skill. What I mean by that, when you will use trample, you will like run or sprint couple meters and that's it, and then trample will be set on cooldown. But with shred, actually you can zip from one enemy to another enemy, and at the same time you're gonna hit enemy, it will be counted as an attack. So by using shred, teleporting from one pack of enemies to another pack of enemies, you are at the same time reducing the cooldown of your boots. And as you see, you are pretty much one-tapping Tormented 4 bosses, Nightmare Dungeon enemies. Like I said, anything in open world will be deleted, even you will be able to teleport to them, because your lightning bolts or lightning attacks will be way ahead of you. So you are covering huge area with your storm. It's absolutely crazy build. We are not using trample here, we don't need it. We need to simply evade and use shred for mobility. This build is giving me a lot of fun right now. It's simple, easy setup. free. You don't have to buy DLC. Like I said, you will easily farm pit level 100 for additional XP to level up your glyphs. My skill tree pretty much stayed the same. Only thing I implemented was shred to my skill tree, and the same story with Paragon board, the same glyphs, the same Paragon board. This is the optimized row for me. I think this is simply the best board combo you can use for Druid. Like I said, it's absolutely gorgeous build for speed farming. You will farm really easily pit 100, 110. Above that, it will be a struggle without snapshotting. It is what it is. Besides that, it's absolutely dope build. Lilith, easy money. Tormented bosses, one shots. Headhunts, goddamn, you're gonna wipe maps. Nothing will stay alive. And most likely you're gonna ruin experience for other players because they will not see an enemy whatsoever to hit. The same story with hordes, easy money. You're gonna, just like here, zip from one enemy to another enemy. Just look at one dead, say dead, boom dead, another enemy dead, easy money.